let's inform you, for those of you who do not follow our domestic football religiously, this weekend, 2-3 days from now, campaign on the continent begins for the Nigerian clubs. Enyimba are going to be at home to a team from Togo. Yeah. And then Kano Pillars should be about now, getting ready to travel out to Congo Democratic Republic. They will be going to Kinshasa to face AS Vita Club of Congo DR. And that's not an easy place to go. No. 80,000 seater stadium filled to the rafters, all breathing down the necks of Kano Pillars. But the good news is that some of those guys that you saw dazzle for Nigeria at the CHAN, the Rabiu Alis, the Zango Umar, the Shehu Abdullahi will be part of Pillars' trip to Congo DR. So we hope that the experience they've garnered from the CHAN will help Pillars survive the first leg and then come to Kano for the return leg, where we are also sure that the support in Kano can push them to any lengths, help them to get the result that they need to forge ahead in the CAF Champions League. Okay, let's talk league very quickly. What's the LMC up to? A new condition, strict conditions now. If you want a shared sponsor, sponsorship deals, they want to validate those sponsorship deals and ensure that they are able to protect the title rights owners. Yes. What exactly are they up to this time?
Well, the club has been reminded of the requirement to submit all existing and new sponsorship contracts to the LMC for verification and approval. Of course, let me take a statement from the Chief Operating Officer of the LMC, Saliu Abubakar. He said the LMC is expecting to evaluate the validity of all commercial deals sponsorship to protect existing contract in line with the rules and establish benchmark for commercial value for all commercial platforms in the NPFL. I further disclosed that the decision was to waive 10% accrual from all sponsorship deals and added that they will insist on deriving true value for the league and its associated.
So a percentage of all deals is supposed to come to the LMC.
But they've waived it.
They've waived it.
They waived it.
Yeah, they waived it. He said no identical advertising element may appear on the shirt of two teams in the same match. Where this occurs, he said the team must change the shirt and must wear a shirt with a different product of the same
of the same company. All right, okay, I understand what they're saying.
Yes,
so that it doesn't give a wrong impression.
Yes,
for those who are watching, the title sponsors are protected. When the same company is branding the shirts of two clubs and they are playing, and you look at this team, it's that same product. You look at this team, it's the same product.
I remember that we have 5.
If you ask me, I think this is particularly archaic. It's an archaic rule, and I think for a league that is struggling to develop, that is growing, this should not even. It should not.
You don't agree with the LMC's move?
Not at all. Somebody took a gamble on these teams when nobody was willing to touch this league or the teams. Somebody took a gamble and put their money where their mouth is.
Sponsoring the shirts.
Why should they not derive the benefits of their sponsorship? The English League is sponsored by a bank. There are many clubs in this. There are some clubs in this league who are also sponsored by financial institutions or by banks.
Get what they're saying.
They're not same.
Get what they're saying.
I understand.
Hold on. Let me explain.
I understand what they're saying. Two teams are being sponsored
by the same.
We know there are 5 in the league currently being sponsored by a beer
beverage. Good, I think. Good. Is it good? No, Hap. Okay.
So why should Hap not benefit from that?
Is that a norm? Is that a standard?
Look, I've nowhere in the world. The only thing I know that FIFA
I have not said. Hold on.
Is if the two teams are owned by the same entity.
Hold on.
Not sponsored by the same entity.
There are commercial rules as well to protect the title sponsors. I'm saying
this one is an obnoxious one.
No. If you are playing in different leagues, I mean, we see Emirates, for example,
sponsoring many.
We don't see two Emirates team put on the same shirt in Spain, for example, or in France, for example.
Because
when you're older, let me finish. But when you are playing from different leagues, maybe a PSG wants to play against an Arsenal or wants to play against an. I think there was a rule, AC Milan or something like that. There was a rule like that the other time too. Two teams with the same branded shirts, one will drop it for the other one.
I can't remember anything like that.
Let's do a research on it.
But what I'm saying here right now is that look, if somebody decided to put their money and sponsor 5 clubs, and even the ones you are talking about, you already have massive mileage in the Spanish La Liga when you are sponsoring Real Madrid. So why would you want to go and sponsor Osasuna or Granada?
Let us ensure.
I understand Tunde's point.
Why would you want to do that? But if in the Nigerian league that is still growing, that we are still looking for sponsors from every corner, and someone decides, okay, there are 5 teams here for the taking.
Did you hear the condition he said? Look for another product from the same company and put on your shirt.
What if that company insists that that is the one that they want to promote?
Then they have to fall to the rules of the LMC.
And we are not playing football in this country.
No, I don't agree with you.
We're not playing
I don't agree with you. But anyway, let's people talk to us. I mean, those with a lot of background in marketing, talk to us about this. A team sponsors the shirts of a club, 2 of them, and they want to play. Is it proper for the 2 of them to put on the same shirt sponsor? Talk to us about it. Go to Twitter. Let's know what you feel about it. Do you agree with Tunde or do you agree with the LMC? That look, no. Drop one of those shirts, put on another product from the same company, and let's do the football.
In the Ghanaian Premier League, I think there are some clubs that are sponsored by...
Don't think, be sure.
No, I think I've seen this before.
Be very sure.
My memory is not that bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be very sure. If you are not very sure, don't say it. All right, but let's go on. Let's go on the show. But that's an interesting one, really, for those who have invested on the shirts of the clubs. And they've done it already, a season and 2 seasons already. Yeah. So this one is new. And let's see how it works. But talk to us about it if you have any idea about the workability of what the LMC is trying to preach.